welcome to Wheels Up. Are you ready for an adventure? Let's explore the world together. See incredible places. Meet amazing animals. Play super fun games. Create cool crafts. Fasten your seatbelts. Let's go on an adventure. Adventurers! Welcome to Wheels Up. I'm Athena and I can't wait to go on this amazing journey with you. While we're traveling, keep an eye out for Wings, our special airplane friend, who will appear in 3 places. Are you ready to fly? Well, come on! Our American Airlines flight is ready for takeoff. Let's go!
Hi, good morning. Welcome to American Airlines.
Good morning.
Where are you off to today?
I'm going on an adventure.
Oh, nice. Type in your confirmation number here if you have it. Let's get started. Note that. Okay, very good. Here's your boarding pass. Welcome to your adventure.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Athena, welcome on board. Have a great day.
Thank you. Welcome on. Welcome back, travelers. Today, we're hopping into the awesome world of semi-aquatic, slippery animals. Can you guess which ones? That's right. It's time for an amphibian adventure. But before we board our flight, let's figure out exactly what makes amphibians so special. The word amphibian means both lives. It's a perfect name for these astonishing animals because they can live both underwater and on land, depending on how old they are. Most start as little swimmers, hatching from eggs and breathing through gills, spending their time in rivers or ponds before growing lungs and hopping onto land. That would be like you having gills and moving underwater when you grow up. Amphibians also come in all shapes and sizes. Some are tiny enough to sit on your fingernail. Others are longer than you are tall. Some blend into their surroundings. Others are as bright as a box of crayons. Oh, and did I mention that most amphibians glow under black light? What's a black light, you ask? It's a special kind of light that makes certain things glow, even if we can't normally see it. There's lots to see. And to visit them all, we'll need to travel far and wide. That's where American Airlines comes in, ready to fly us to the awesomest amphibian hangouts in the world. Buckle up, or better yet, pull on your imaginary rain boots. We've got muddy swamps, sparkling streams, and jungle treetops to explore. All amphibians belong to one of 3 categories, called orders. There's frogs, salamanders, and then something called a caecilian. We'll circle back to them later. But right now, I think we should jumpstart our adventure by visiting the planet's most fantastic frogs. First stop, the rainforests of Costa Rica. The air here is warm and sticky, buzzing with buzzing bugs and distant monkey calls. Towering trees stretch way up high, with twisty vines hanging way down low. It's packed with life at every level. and it's home to the planet's most iconic amphibian, the red-eyed tree frog. With bright green skin, blue and yellow sides, and huge red eyes, this frog is unmistakable. And those flashy eyes aren't just for show. Fun fact number 1. The red-eyed tree frog can open up its eyes suddenly to startle predators. That gives our froggy friends enough time for a fast getaway. And just down the branch, we can find another incredible Costa Rican frog. These critters aren't as brightly colored, but they have a special talent. With wide, parachute-like toes, gliding tree frogs leap through the air like they're flying. Well, sort of. You might say they, like Buzz Lightyear, are falling with style. Even though it looks funny, these canopy-dwelling daredevils travel surprising distances between trees, gliding up to 50 feet to escape danger, or maybe just to find their next snack. Do these frogs' flashy colors and high-flying antics seem impressive? There's good reason for that. They've had a long time to perfect their acts. Fun fact number 2. Amphibians have existed since before dinosaurs. That means they've been evolving for hundreds of millions of years. And here's another totally cool fact for you. Toads aren't a different animal. Toad is just the name we give frogs with bumpier skin and shorter legs. All toads are frogs, but not all frogs are toads. And did you know some frogs are also masters of disguise? Take the Vietnamese mossy frog, for example. If we can find it. There it is! This mossy frog's funky skin makes it look exactly like a moss-covered rock. You could stare right at it and never know it's there. Like all amphibians, frogs are cold-blooded, which means their body temperature changes with the weather. When it's hot out, they're hot. When it's cold out, they're cold. Despite that, a few frogs push their limits and live in crazy climates. Fun fact number 3. The Alaskan wood frog can freeze solid, like a frogsicle, for months, then thaw out and hop away. On the flip side, Namibia's desert rain frog spends its days buried under hot, hot sand, waddling out at night to eat and squawk. Now let's say farewell to frogs and aloha to our next order of amphibians, salamanders. Salamanders have smooth skin, long tails, and can regenerate, or grow back body parts like their tails or even toes if they lose them. They thrive in cool, damp places, like under logs, in mossy forests, and near babbling streams. But if you ever see one, remember, hands off. Most salamanders don't breathe through their mouth or nose like you and I do. Instead, salamanders usually breathe through their skin. This makes them extra sensitive. We'd best admire them with our eyes. And there's lots to admire. Like frogs, salamanders come in all sorts of colors and patterns. Some have stripes and others have polka dots. Here's a silly salamander fact. I bet you knew frogs can shoot out long, sticky tongues to catch bugs. But did you know salamander tongues can be even longer? Fun fact number 4. The web-toed salamander has a tongue almost as long as its body. Not only that, but they can flick that long, long tongue in less than 7 milliseconds. That's faster than you can blink your eyes. Salamanders also come in all different sizes, including the heavyweight champ of the amphibian world, weighing in at over 100 pounds. It's the Chinese giant salamander. These mega-sized amphibians grow between 5 and 6 feet long, about the same size as the average grown-up. That makes them the largest amphibians of all. Fun fact number 5. Giant salamanders start from small, jelly-like eggs that are connected like a string of pearls. These little eggs will get mega-sized someday, but there's another amphibian who stays a youngster forever. Meet the adorable axolotl, the Peter Pan of amphibians. While other salamanders lose their gills and move on to land as adults, axolotls think it's better down where it's wetter. They keep their fluffy gills forever. Axolotls are also super duper rare. They live only one place on Earth, called Lake Xochimilco, and there are fewer than 1,000 of them in the wild. We better take good care of these little buddies. Let's see. Frogs? Check. Salamander? Check. Are there any other amphibians we forgot? Oh yeah! The strangest, most secretive relatives in the amphibian family, the caecilians. How about we say a quick hello? That's not a worm and it's not a snake. It's a caecilian. These legless amphibians live underground or in muddy rivers. That's why we almost never see them. And they have tiny eyes or no eyes at all, so they can hardly see us. With more than 120 species, caecilians can be found in South America, Africa, Asia, and plenty more places. But most people don't even realize these secret amphibians are living right under their feet. Gosh, it's just about time to wrap up our amphibian adventure. What was your favorite thing we learned? Was it how amphibians breathe through their skin? How they launch their long tongues or camouflage like crows? Maybe you like the way some survive extreme cold or heat, or the way they glide between trees. Maybe you're even a secret caecilian fan. From tiny tree frogs to the giant salamander. Whichever amphibians are your faves, they're surely astonishing. And did you know that amphibians live on every continent except Antarctica? There could be one nearby, hiding under a log, floating in a pond, or croaking from your backyard. So next time you're outside, take a peek. You never know what amphibian neighbor might say hello. But for now, it's time for us to say goodbye, amphibians, because we've got an American Airlines flight home for trivia, games, and arts and crafts. See you next time, Wheels Up Explorers. Hi, everyone. What an awesome adventure.
Welcome back, Athena!
Hi, Lily and Noah.
Hey, have you seen our friend Wings?
Oh, have you seen Wings, our airplane friend?
Woohoo! You found Wings! That was so much fun! Now I want to play another game!
Great idea! Let's play a game! Welcome to the game, Totally Lost. Uh-oh, travelers, I may have made a tiny mistake. After our adventure, a bunch of amphibians followed me home. Now they're all over my house. I need your help to get them back where they belong. Let's go! First up, a warm, steamy rainforest filled with twisting vines, buzzing bugs, and trees as tall as buildings. Our options are the axolotl, the red-eyed tree frog, or the caecilian. You're right! It's the red-eyed tree frog's habitat. These frogs love climbing high in the jungle trees. This habitat is just about the driest place I've ever seen. Rolling sand dunes, hot sun, and not a drop of water in sight. What amphibian could live here? Here are our options: the web-toed salamander, the mossy frog, or the rain frog. I think you're right. It's the desert rain frog. I'm so happy I could squeak. Up next, we're taking a trip south of the border to visit Lake Xochimilco. There's one very special amphibian that loves it here. But which one was it? Our options are the axolotl, the gliding tree frog, or the wood frog. Ah, it's this adorable axolotl. You nailed it. These little guys never leave their favorite lake, and they do it with a smile. You did it! All our amphibians are back where they belong, and my house is officially frog-free. Thanks for your help, explorers.
Great job, adventurers! Yeah, that was so much fun!
Oh, hey, while we're here, do you want to play trivia with me?
Yes! Yeah, I love trivia! Hey, adventurers, do you want to play trivia with us? Yes!
Welcome to trivia. Level 1. All toads are A. Frogs, B. Salamanders, C. Newts, or D. Princes. The answer is A. Frogs. Level 2. Which of these things can an amphibian not do? Is it A. Freeze solid, B. Regrow body parts, C. Glide through the air, or D. Rent a car? The answer is D. Rent a car. Level 3. What are the 3 orders of amphibians? Is it A. Frogs, toads, and salamanders, B. Salamanders, frogs, and newts, C. Frogs, salamanders, and caecilians, or D. Caecilians, Neapolitans, and Sardinians? The answer is C. Frogs, salamanders, and caecilians. Thanks for playing trivia with me. Great job! That was so much fun. Let's head over to the crafts corner. Hey, what are we making today?
Hi everyone, my name is Lindsay and welcome to the Crafts Corner. Today we went on an amphibian adventure, so let's see what crafts inside our magic backpack. Oh wow, it looks like we're making our very own frogs. Whoa, it looks like they hop and flip too. Let's see what supplies we need to make this. So we have a piece of paper, some scissors, and some markers. Let's get started. Our first step is to grab our piece of paper, and you can use construction paper like how I'm doing, or you can use a thinner piece of paper, which is a little bit easier because it's a little bit easier to fold. We're gonna be doing a lot of folding today. So if you wanna grab computer paper or whatever else you have around, go for it, or you can use construction paper. And we want the piece of paper we're working with to be a square, and mine is a rectangle right now, so I'm just going to cut it into the shape of a square. So I'm just using my marker to mark where I'm going to cut. So just like this, and it doesn't have to be perfect, just try your best, but this piece now looks like a square. So I'm grabbing my scissors And make sure to ask an adult for help if you need it. And I'm just cutting along or next to this line. And I'm just gonna do one more strip right here to make the line a little bit straighter, but again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to move my scrap paper to the side. And I'm looking at this and it still looks a little bit rectangular, so I'm gonna actually cut a little bit more off on this side. Yeah, there we go. And then that will look a little bit more like a square. There we go. So we're going to start by folding our piece of paper in half, just like this. And then we're going to open that up and fold it in half again, just like that. So as you can see, there's like 4 squares here now. Then we're going to fold it forward one more time, just like this, and crease it. So now we're going to flip our piece of paper long ways like this, open it up, and then fold one corner in into a triangle just like this. And make our crease. Then we're going to unfold it and do the same thing on this side. So we're taking this corner, folding it over, and creasing it. So now we kind of have folds in a star shape. So we're going to flip this over, and you see how there's a crease right in the middle here? We are going to take this top piece of the paper and have it meet the crease, just like that. So we're folding the top half in half. So we're going like this and making our next crease. So now we are going to open this last fold we made, flip the paper back over, and then pinch these 2 sides right here. So we're pinching, and then we're going to put our finger on this top point up here and push it down. So now it kind of looks like a house. So now we're going to take the bottom of our paper, or our house as we're calling it, and fold that up to meet this line, just like this. Make a nice strong crease. So now I'm taking this flap right here, just moving it over to the side, and then I'm taking this edge and folding it into this middle crease. So I'm just taking it right here and going like that and creasing that. Then we can move this top flap back to where it was. And I'm going to move this flap over and do the same thing, taking this edge, folding it into the center, and then moving my flap back over. So now we have what looks like an arrow or a smaller house. Okay, so now we're taking this bottom part of our arrow and we're folding it in half like this. And now we're going to take both sides of this strip and fold them back toward us. So we're taking this corner, folding it toward ourselves, and doing the same thing on this side. And we're gonna crease that and then let it go. Now this part is a little bit tricky, so make sure you watch carefully. So we're taking these two corners right here, one corner, other corner, and we are unfolding them like this, and then pushing this edge down. And then creasing these two sides. So now it should look kind of like a boat. So now that we have our boat shape, we're taking this bottom left corner and folding it back, again, toward us, so toward your body, just like that. And then we're doing the same thing on the other side and creasing that over. And now we're going to take the corners of our triangle up here, so this corner, and fold them up and out. So they should be sticking out a little bit, because these are going to be our frog's front legs. So up and out and make that crease. So now to finish the frog's back legs, we're just grabbing these bottom pieces right here and folding them back and out, just like that. And again, back and out. So now we're gonna fold this bottom part over and crease it as best as we can. It's getting a little thick at this point, but we got this. We'll just fold it right over. And now for our very last fold, we're just taking this piece and folding it back towards our bodies, just like this. So now the exciting part, we can flip it over and look, it looks like a frog. So feel free to grab your markers or crayons or colored pencils or whatever you have around and decorate this however you'd like. You can add some spots or some cool designs or just draw a face. I think I'm gonna draw a face on mine. So this is the mouth here, so I'm not gonna draw the mouth, but I'll just draw two eyes. Maybe I'll put some eyelashes. And two holes for the nose. So now our brand new frog can join its other froggy friends and they can all jump around and have fun together. So to get our frogs to jump, we want to push down on this top part so that this crease here kind of acts like a spring or an accordion. So just push down. It can flip all sorts of ways. It can hop and jump all over the place, and you can have so much fun with your new froggy friends. I hope you had so much fun making this craft, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Wow, what an incredible adventure. I can't wait to find out where we're off to next. But before we go, let's celebrate all of our amazing discoveries from today.
Yeah, party time! Yeah!
Red-eyed tree frogs jump so high, gliding through the jungle sky. Salamanders wiggle with spots so bright, axolotls smile in the lake at night. Secret caecilians hide from view. The amphibian world has so much to do. Wheels up, we're hopping around from sunrise skies to the muddy ground. Frogs and friends in a splashy crew, every leap's an adventure, just waiting for you. Wheels up, singing loud. Wheels up, wheels up, wheels up, singing loud. Amphibian magic, leaping proud.
Thanks for watching this episode of Wheels Up. I had so much fun with you today on our adventure, crafting, and playing our games. Did you know that there are so many more Wheels Up adventures waiting for you to enjoy? Just head to our YouTube channel or download the Sunrise Studios app, available on your mobile phone, tablet, or smart TV. We can't wait to see you on our next flight with Wheels Up. brought to you by Sunrise Association, Sunrise Studios, and American Airlines. See you next time. Bye!